Today's story is near the beginning of the Bible and is part of the story of Jacob's great family. Jacob had 12 sons. One of Jacob's sons was Joseph. Throughout his life, Joseph kept the Lord close to his heart, and the Lord helped Joseph find favor with the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh appointed Joseph to rule over Egypt for him. The Lord told Joseph that a famine was coming. Joseph collected some of the grain each year to store for when the famine came. During the famine, Joseph's brothers came to Egypt to ask for grain for their families and animals. Joseph didn't trust his brothers and so tested them. He sent 9 of them back to the land of Canaan with grain and kept one brother in Egypt in prison. His brothers were to return to Egypt and bring their youngest brother Benjamin with them. But their father Jacob was afraid and would not send them back. When they had eaten all the grain they had brought from Egypt, Jacob told them to go back and buy more. But one of the brothers said, "The man warned us that if we do not return with our brother Benjamin, he would not see us." Jacob said, "If it is to be, put some of the best products of our land in your bags and take them as a gift for this man. Take double the amount of silver with you, for we must return the silver that was put back into our sacks. Take your brother also. May God grant you mercy, so the man will let your brothers return to me." When Joseph saw his brothers, and that they had brought Benjamin with them, he told the steward of his house to take them to his house, to slaughter an animal and prepare a meal. The brothers were afraid, but the steward told them that they did not need to be afraid, and brought to them their brother who was in prison. When Joseph came in, they presented their gifts to him. When Joseph saw Benjamin, he was deeply moved and had to leave to a quiet place to weep. Then he returned to his brothers, and they enjoyed a feast. Later, Joseph told his steward to fill his brothers' sacks with as much food as they can carry, and to put each man's silver back into his sack. Joseph told the steward to put his silver cup in the top of the youngest one's sack, along with his silver. The next morning the brothers began their journey home to Canaan. They had not gone far when Joseph called his steward and said, "Go after those men, and when you reach them, search their sacks for my silver cup." When the steward caught up to them, he said, "Why have you repaid good with evil? This is a wicked thing you have done." The brothers replied, "Why does my lord say such things? We brought back the silver we found inside our sacks. Why would we steal silver or gold from your master's house?" The steward replied, "Whoever is found to have the cup will become a slave, and the rest of you will be free of blame." Each brother lowered their sack, and the steward searched each one, beginning with the oldest and ending with the youngest. He found the cup in Benjamin's sack. And the brothers were afraid. They loaded up their sacks and returned to the city. When they returned, Joseph said to them, "What is this that you have done?" The brothers replied, "How can we prove our innocence? We are all now my lord's slaves." But Joseph replied, "I would not do such a thing. Only the man who is found to have the cup will become my slave. The rest of you must go back to your father in peace."